10 in WNYOA's 2017 Harescramble season. We're on the line at Victory Mountain.
Thank you.
Shutting down the bikes on a beautiful day. Getting ready to start in the AA class. Here we go. It's wild out here. I got mud on the face, gotta pop a tear off. I got a decent start, which now means everybody's sorting their way through the pack into their designated pace. So I'm kind of just surviving. I'm just like, all right, whatever, go around me. I gotta get myself into it here. Oh no! Oh, I go flipping ragdoll through here. I hit a root. Man, my goggles flew off. But I'm across the trail. Everybody passes me.
Darn it! That sucks.
That is disappointing. I didn't want that to happen. I don't know what happened there. There was a big tree in the trail. I'm not sure what was going on. But I'm all messed up. I go down here. I'm causing a block up. Oh, this is not how to start a race. I'm stuck in the trees. The row that starts behind us is now passing me. That's the 35-plus AA riders. They're a little older. Not old, just older riders that are out there, and now I'm like way back.
What the?
Whoa, man, what is going on? In the AA class, even a bobble is a mistake that costs you a lot of time because it is just so difficult to catch back up. So I know at this point I just got to hammer down and hope I can even catch anybody. And so it's just going to be the rest of the race is just catching up. We're in the pines here, and this was a great section. I liked the technical aspect of it. It wasn't anything crazy, but I wish the whole track was like this. It's really fun. Keep speeds down, and that's what I like. Coming around, James Steiner Sr. here, a AA 35 plus rider. So I got to get around them as well if I want to catch up to my class. I'm running a heart rate monitor. That's what that is up at the top left. As you can see, it's saying 190 beats per minute. My heart rate is jacked right now. But how you analyze a heart rate is, it's different. Every person is different. So you can't say like, oh, you know, his is way too high or his is too low. It depends on you. So I'm going to collect data for every race. And then I can review it and say, hey, you know, this race, I was not working at my full capacity. Why? This race, I may have been overexerting myself, but not performing as well. You know, whatever. We can kind of correlate some things. Oh! It's not a good spot to be stopped. Woo-hoo! Here, and you're supposed to turn right into the woods, but the ribbon was blown through, so some riders missed it, and I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that it was an accident because it was very easy to miss that. We finish up the first lap, and I come through scoring, and I see this guy's shirt that should say, I love the smell of two-strokes in the morning. There's no diesel dirt bikes out there. Oh my gosh! I'm struggling. I'm struggling, and I'm really upset. I'm just upset with how things are going. So part of these videos is, you know, hopefully people are watching to learn something and also be entertained, but I'm going to come out and say it, and I've been struggling this season. I just have not felt comfortable on this bike. It's the suspension. And, you know, the engine, everything, all that's awesome, but the suspension, in my mind, has been very harsh and tough to ride, tough to work with. I've been really, every race, between every race, I am adjusting during the week. I'm making changes and adjustments, and I haven't been able to find the sweet spot. So in this race, I come to this realization. You know, I start thinking about it. You know, the suspension's harsh. I have been turning the clickers down. I've been making it softer. So you would naturally think, oh, it's harsh, turn it down, make it softer. And then I kind of realized after this race, after, you know, really thinking about how the bike was handling, I think the suspension's set too soft. And because it's softer, the forks and shock are lower in the stroke. Therefore, it's harsher because there's less suspension travel. You're further down into the travel of the suspension. But anyway, I finish up lap 2. So I'm going to have to test. I'm going to do some testing. I'm going to tighten up the suspension now. After this race, we'll see what happens. I'll get back to you guys. But that's where I've been this season. It's just kind of been a confusing season for me, just because I'm not sure if my suspension setup is inhibiting me from doing any better, or are my skills just worse off from last year. And that could be my fitness is another thing, and that's something I have to work on. But it's just been a tough season with that all swirling around in my head. Whoa, jeez! Firing up that pass call. Now notice my heart rate is up 190 almost in here. That's cranking. But it makes sense. I'm pushing harder. Whoa, I'm pushing harder through these sections. What am I doing? I'm already far enough behind. I don't need to be having any more. Oh my gosh.
I can't. Oh my god. What the hell?
Man, I am frustrated. I'm having a breakdown. But I finished that lap up, not too eventful out there. And same thing with this lap, actually. Not any racing action going on out there because it's pretty much just me. So I come through and finish up my fourth lap. 30 seconds faster than the previous lap. And so I come down here and I see it's Bent Badly team member here, Justin. And I know right now we're gonna have a battle. We're coming into the woods section here, and there's traffic. Woo! Heart rate is jacked. I'm breathing hard. My arm pump is there. I'm feeling crappy, to be honest. I remember this specifically. I'm like, oh, did you hear it? I made a sound. That's how I know I'm tired. Justin and I are battling our way through the woods, the trees, and the traffic. Oh, I'm going this way. Am I going to get a pass? No! Oh, no! Good block there, actually, by Justin. That was that's a good move. So I'm trying to get a little creative with the lines. I go this way. That didn't work. I can hear the brakes squeaking up there. Justin's just ahead. you, if my bike isn't running full throttle, my pass call sure is. I've been using that baby a lot, you know? Woo, 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 woo! And, you know, I think it's sounding pretty good if I don't say so myself. Woo, 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 woo! Jeez, you hear that? That's another way of doing a pass call. If you have a 4-stroke. That's what I should do. I wonder if people can hear that. As you can see, I'm pushing pretty hard right now in these fields because I had the thought, oh, geez, what if it's the last lap? I got to catch Justin. I mean, we got to battle it out to the end. Go! White flag. We got one more lap. Now I'm thinking at this point, like, man, I can't be pushing hard all lap, battling with Justin. I don't have that energy. Oh, no! As I run into a tree. I'm thinking, you know, this isn't good. I'm going to just fall asleep. So Justin is a little ways ahead of me. He's pulling away from me. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do it. But then I see a rider collide with Justin as they're going down the straightaway. Ragdolling, I see Justin flipping.
You all right, Justin?
And he's down hard. And I'm like, man, we were just going to have a battle of the ages to the end. It was disappointing. I wanted to see what would have happened. It would have been an awesome last lap battle. But the camera runs out of battery. Justin does end up getting on the bike. He finishes it up. Thank goodness he's okay, but man, he was pretty banged up. So here's the heart rate monitor results of the whole duration of just racing. 2 hours and 16 minutes I was out there racing. That's pretty high. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens in the next race so we can compare. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. Good job, all Bent Valley riders. Everybody, we'll see you at the next race.